yogis, nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Today we're going to do a chakra flow. We'll be moving from the root chakra all the way to the crown chakra through meditation and yoga postures, awakening them, detoxing them, really invigorating them, allowing our full energy to be released from those chakras so we can gain our full potential in healing and happiness and groundedness in life, right? Life is all about balancing out all of those chakras, base to top. So we'll start in standing position. Just make sure your feet are directly underneath your hips. And we'll start to rock a little front to back. Feel the four corners of your feet touch the earth. And then just go ahead and really root into the four corners of your feet. Lift your 10 toes off the earth. Spread them, and then feel each toe touch the earth. Good. Be so aware of that connection, your feet to the earth, that it almost feels like it's just you and the earth. Full absorption, full awareness. We call it samadhi. Okay. And then draw your awareness to the base of your spine, and tuck your tailbone. Draw your belly in and up. Lift your shoulders towards your ears. Send them towards the back wall. Then just let them fall heavy behind you. You should feel a gentle opening in the chest. And tuck your chin. Reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Just notice your entire body lengthen, grow tall. Just taking a moment to experience this standing posture, something we do all day, every day. Often with very little awareness. And celebrate this posture. We're able to do so much because we're able to stand upright. We'll begin with 3 vinyasa flows. You're welcome to sit these out. You're welcome to sit anything out. Good. Just want an inhale. We're going to sweep our palms high. Let your gaze follow the height of your fingertips. And then on the exhale, draw your palms through your heart center, samastitahi. And then on the inhale, sweep your palms high with your gaze. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Do it with a gentle bend into the knees. On the inhale, press your palms into your shins, lift and lengthen through your spine. And then on the exhale, plant your palms to the mat. Just walk your feet to the back of your mat and take as many steps as you need. High plank pose. Make sure your hands are directly under your shoulders. Make sure your chest isn't sinking towards the earth. Actually, see if you can tuck your tailbone here also and almost lift the upper part of your back towards the ceiling. So it's almost like we have a rounding in the upper back and then a tucked tailbone. On the exhale, keep your elbows really tight to your chest. And untuck your toes, inhale, lift your gaze, lift your chest, cobra pose, bhujangasana. And then tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back, downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Feel free to pedal out your knees a little. This is our first one, so don't hesitate to explore the body. Just take any organic movements that feel good. And then from here, bend into your knees, lift your gaze, hop, step, or slowly walk your feet up to meet your hands. On the inhale, press your hands into your shins, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. With a long spine, sweep your palms high, lift your gaze, use the strength of your legs. Exhale, draw your palms close to your heart center. Good, 2 more, we'll move a little quicker. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, half lift. Exhale, plant the palms, hop the feet back to the mat. Low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, a couple breaths. Check in with your neck here. We want our head to kind of be hanging a little heavy. Good. Our hips are lifting. Our elbows are hugging the midline. Bend into the knees, lift the gaze. Hop, step, or float, meet the hands. Halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, fold. Inhale with a long spine, sweep your palms high, lift your gaze. Exhale, palms to heart center. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in through the nose. And exhale, chaturanga, dandasana, high to low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Notice if the heart is racing. Bend into the knees, lift the gaze. Hop, step, or float with your hands. From here, we'll just go ahead and sink our hips to the earth and make our way to a seat. Good. Cross your right leg in front of your left leg. We want our feet directly under the knees, our shins parallel to the top of our mat. You're welcome to find Padmasana, lotus pose. In theory, your right knee should be stacked on top of your left foot. Right? If it looks like mine, just go ahead and take Sukhasana, square pose, box pose. On the inhale, sweep your palms high. On the exhale, draw your palms to your heart. Inhale, palm sweep high, gaze lifts. Send your right hand to the earth behind you. We're going to take a twist. Good, just one full breath. Come back through center, sweep your palms high. And twist in the other direction. It's okay if you take a different side. Always just balance it out by taking the other side. Come back to the center. On the exhale, walk your hands forward. Good. Inhale, lengthen the spine. And then exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Feel your spine move like water. Exhale, fold. Good. 3 more breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, this time on your inhale, sweep your palms high, lift your gaze. Draw your palms to your heart. Cross the opposite leg in front, left leg in front. Try and find that alignment, feet under the knees, shins parallel. Inhale, palm sweep high, gaze lifts. Send the right hand down to the earth, reach the left hand high, take a side body stretch. Come back to the center, draw your palms to touch. Left hand down, right arm sweeps wide. Come back to the center, draw your palms to touch. Walk your hands out in front of you, forward fold. Feel your spine move like water. Inhale, grow. And exhale, fall. Good, follow your own breath. We'll take about 5. Whether we think about it and exaggerate it or not, every time we inhale, the spine grows longer. And every time we exhale, the spine falls. For this entire practice, see if you can actually exaggerate it. With each inhale, grow. With each exhale, fold. Just a little bit normal or a little bit more than usual, excuse me. Good, on your next inhale, come up through center, sweep the palms high, lift the gaze. And draw your palms to your heart center. Walk your arms out nice and wide, turn your palms up. Connect your thumb to your index finger. If this position is uncomfortable, you can always roll up your blanket, place it under the hips, sit there. Or you can find a different seat if this one's uncomfortable. All right, you can always make your way to your shins. Good. So wherever you are, just start to notice your spine touching the earth, the base of it. And notice the crown of your head reaching tall. Start to deepen your breath, so you're filling up your belly first and then letting it overflow into the lungs. And then on the breath out, you're releasing from the lungs. and then releasing from the belly. Inhale, belly, then lungs. And exhale, lungs and belly. And it's kind of like the way we sip in through a straw. On the inhale, we'll sip in through the straw. It'll fill the straw from the base all the way to the top. And then as we breathe out of that straw, everything falls from the top to the bottom. And draw your awareness now right to the base of your spine. Right underneath the tailbone, that place that's touching the earth. Start to envision a vibrant red light. The brightest, purest color of red that you've ever pictured. It can be big, it can be small. Mine's about the size of a baseball. And start to watch it spin clockwise. And then 5 times we'll repeat a mantra. I am supported by the earth. I am fearless. I am supported by the earth. I am fearless. I am supported by the earth. I am fearless. Good, 2 more. Continue picturing that light. Open your eyes. Draw the soles of your feet to the earth. Grab a hold of your shins. Just go ahead and roll onto your back. Good. From here, walk your feet back towards your hips. On the inhale, we'll tilt our pelvic floor towards the ceiling, lift our hips off of the earth, bridge pose. And then on the exhale, release the hips to the earth. Good, inhale, see if you can lift vertebra by vertebra, bridge pose. And exhale, release, vertebra by vertebra. Good, last one, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, draw your knees to your chest, give yourself a hug, rock a little side to side. And then from here, send your left leg long in front of you. See if you can really squeeze that right knee towards your right shoulder. Good. So we're really keeping our right hip anchored on the earth. And then we're drawing that right hip closer to the earth and just really squeezing the right side of our body. Awakening the sacral chakra. In Chinese medicine, the sacral chakra, I really put the sacral chakra with the stomach and spleen meridians, if you're familiar with Chinese medicine. They're very, very similar. The channels of the spleen and the stomach run right along the areas that coincide with the sacral chakra. So really we're awakening the digestive system here. Make sure you're on your right leg first because we're really following the line of energy in the body. Through the intestine, our energy moves up the right side, across the upper part of our belly, and then down the left side. Good. And then grab the right shin with the left hand, walk your right arm out wide, spinal twist. Draw that right knee across your chest. If this feels like too much, you can always bend into your bottom knee, stack both knees on top of each other. Know that you have the option to go a little deeper if you're familiar with postures that help you find that juicy sweet spot. We're all just kind of here to express our bodies. This is a practice of getting to know thyself through expression, as well as building health, building fluid motion through the body, fluid movement of chi and blood. Good, about 2 more breaths. And unwind, come back to the center. Draw your knees to your chest, rock a little side to side. And send your right leg long. Squeeze that left knee towards your left shoulder now. You can hug the knee by grabbing both elbows. You can grab the shin with your hand. Right? There's so many ways to hug that knee. There's not really a wrong way to do it unless you're tuned into your body and your body's telling you that there's pinching, there's numbness, right? Those are good indications that you should back out and try a different expression of the body. Not everyone should look the same in these postures. Not everyone should do them the same because our bodies are very, very different. They're a product of a lifetime thus far, and our lifetimes have all been different. Good. Grab your left shin with your right hand. Draw that knee across the chest. Reach your left arm out wide. Let your gaze rest over it. So find a twist that works for you, whatever that looks like, whatever that feels like. And then with each exhale, just start to feel yourself melt. Just getting heavier and heavier. Releasing tension. Two more breaths. And then unwind. Draw both knees to your chest, rock a little side to side. So now we're going to reach for a pillow, a bolster, a block. Today I am using a blanket. So we're gonna go ahead and set up for a supported bridge pose. Whatever prop you're using, just go ahead and wedge it right underneath the sits bones. So really we're looking to place it right under the sacrum, which is the flat triangular bone that's just above the gluteal crease. We know it better as the crack, right? We want to avoid putting it under the arch in our low back. We're actually more looking for the glutes. Turn your palms up. You can walk your feet out in front of you and let your toes fall out wide if that feels good. And now just draw your awareness to the space that's right in between the umbilicus, the belly button, and then the pubic symphysis. So right underneath the belly button. Start to visualize a vibrant orange light now. The most beautiful, pure orange light. Start to watch that light move in a clockwise direction. And we'll repeat the positive affirmation 5 times. Creative energy flows through me. I am inspired. Creative energy flows through me, and I am inspired. Creative energy flows through me, and I am inspired. 2 more times. A couple more breaths. And start to walk your feet back towards your hips. Remove your blanket from underneath you. Let your hips rest on the earth. Draw your knees to your chest. Rock a little side to side. From here, we'll start to rock front to back, tailbone to shoulders. We're going to gain a little bit of momentum. We're going to meet in downward facing dog. So just plant your palms at the top of your mat. Hop your feet back. Good. Nod your head a little, shake it. Maybe bend your knees. You can treat this as if it were your first down dog. Be so aware though of your 10 fingertips touching the earth, your 10 toes. Don't lose that connection of your body to the earth. Maybe you feel a draft from a fan touching your back or your wrists. Be connected to the air touching your body. Good. On the inhale, reach your right leg high. On the exhale, draw your knee to your nose. And then step your foot between your hands, runner's lunge. See if you can heel toe this right foot so it's underneath your right knee. Something that we want to avoid doing is letting our knee jut out in front of our ankle. You might need to kind of like army crawl your foot forward. You might even want to grab some blocks or just something to place your hands on. I've seen a lot of people use cans. I've used cans before. I've also used pillows, I've used shoes. Get creative. If the earth feels far away from you, it's hard to get that right foot under the knee. Just grab something and place your hands on top of them. Good. From here, step your left foot forward to meet your right foot. Halfway lift, breathe in, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. With a long spine, sweep your palms high, lift your gaze. Exhale, draw your palms to your heart. Good. Inhale, palms sweep high. Exhale, palms to heart. Good. Hinge at the hips. Halfway lift, breathe in. And then plant your right foot, step your left foot back behind you, runner's lunge. From here, we'll spin to the inside of our left foot. We're coming to warrior two. Reach your left hand high, and then use your core to come all the way up. Good. We'll hold this for 5 full breaths. We want our hips squared towards the side wall. Our tailbones tucking, the knees drawing out wide. This posture is designed after the warrior, the archer. Almost feel a sense of power flush through the body. Feel strong, capable. One more full breath in and out. One breath in, reverse, right arm sweeps high. Cartwheel your hands to the earth. Step your right foot back, high plank to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog, bhujangasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, left leg lifts. And knee to nose. Step your foot between your hands, runner's lunge. Feel your back leg get strong. Feel your legs turn into roots, holding up your body, so powerful. We're reaching through the crown of our head. Take one more full breath in and out. On the next breath in, step your right foot forward, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, palms sweep high, gaze lifts. Exhale, palms to heart center. Good. Inhale, palms sweep high, gaze lifts. Exhale, hinge at the hips. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant the palms, keep the left foot forward, step the right foot back. Good. Spin to the inside of your back foot. Right arm sweeps high. Use your core, come all the way up. Virabhadrasana 2. The posture of the archer. See if you can drop your shoulders and reach through the fingertips. And then almost tuck your chin and stare down this line of the left arm. As if you were an archer staring down that line of the arrow. Directing all of your energy, all of that empowerment down that line. Symbol of whatever we put our focus on, we send all of our energy to it. One more full inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse. Exhale, cartwheel your hands to the earth, step your left foot back. High plank pose to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. On the inhale, right leg lifts. Draw your knee to your nose. We're setting up for a pigeon pose, Ekapada Raja Kopanasana. So heel toe your left foot back. Lift and lengthen through the spine. If your right sits bone is really high off the earth, go ahead and just wedge a blanket or a block, a pillow, right underneath that right sits bone, and then recline forward. Good. If this feels uncomfortable, you can always do this on your back in a figure 4. If we're on our backs, it will look something like this, right? If you feel that pinching in your knee, if you feel numbness or sharp pain in the right leg anywhere or anywhere in the body in pigeon, come to your back, or you can do this in a seat. Sukhasana or Padmasana is a really great option for pigeon. So figure 4, we'll stack our right ankle on top of our left thigh. We'll just interlace our hands behind that left thigh, and then we'll kind of just encourage our right elbow into our right knee, allowing that knee to come out wider. Make sure you're flexing through the foot, and then you can draw your left knee towards your left shoulder. You'll get that very similar expression of pigeon pose, stretching the piriformis. And we'll be here for about 5 more breaths. All right, this is the aspect of our body that it, relates to many different chakras, but primarily the solar plexus. In Chinese medicine, that would be the liver gallbladder channel, running right up here, right up through that piriformis. This part of the body is really involved in self-empowerment, you guessed it. The ability to take that creative energy from the sacral chakra and turn it into something tangible. Not just have a dream, but make a dream happen. Okay. All right, the gallbladder. There's a saying, we've all heard it, do you have the gall to do this? It's Chinese medicine. Do you have the guts? Do you have the gallbladder? Good. Walk your hands back to your shin. Tuck your back toes, send your right leg high, and then drop that right foot to the earth. Good. Inhale, left leg. Exhale, knee to nose, and then make your way to pigeon pose, Ekapada, Raja, Kopanasana. You might notice that one side's a little tighter than the other. Don't call it your bad side, right? We don't have a bad side. We don't have a good side. We have 2 sides that work for us. One might be holding a little more tension than the other. If we refrain from labeling that side that's tighter the bad side, then we're able to create observations that we can grow from. If you notice that one side's tighter, then you can start to find out in life where maybe you're creating those imbalances. So sometimes it's from injury, sometimes it's from other things, but more often than not, it's from really mundane habits that we have, like, for instance, crossing one leg over the other more when you're sitting, or if you're standing, bending into one knee and putting more weight on one leg than the other. Really mundane habits that we're not even aware of. If you can become aware of the imbalances in the body, then without judgment, you're able to help it. We'll be here for 5 more breaths. When you're ready, walk your hands back to your shin. Tuck your back toes, send your left leg back. High plank pose to low plank chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And then walk your feet forward to meet your hands. Set your butt right on the earth. Grab a hold of your shins, make your way onto your back. Good. We'll find diamond legs, Supta, Eka, Pada, Raja, Kopanasana. So draw your feet to touch. Let your knees fall out wide. Draw your hands to the earth, palms up. And then this time we'll draw our awareness to right above the belly button, the solar plexus. just beneath the sternum, between the sternum and the umbilicus. Start to envision a vibrant yellow light. So pure, so bright. Watch this yellow light right here in the center of the trunk of your body. Watch it move clockwise. And repeat the mantra 5 times. I am empowered. I have the drive to achieve anything. I am empowered. I have the drive to achieve anything. I am empowered. I have the drive to achieve anything. 2 more. Draw your knees to your chest. Start to rock a little front to back, tailbone, shoulders. This time we're going to gain a little bit of momentum. We're going to meet in a chair pose, standing at the top of our mat. So you can get there however is safe and comfortable. Good. Keep your weight in your heels. 2 more full breaths. And straighten the legs, draw your palms to your heart. Good. On the inhale, sweep your palms high. On the exhale, find cactus arms. Good. Draw your right arm under your left arm for eagle arms. If this is uncomfortable, you can grab your shoulders. So draw your elbows away from your chest, reach your fingertips high. You should feel your scapular blades, the upper part of your back, kind of separate, get a little stretch. On the exhale, bend into your knees, draw your elbows towards your belly button. Good, inhale, straighten your legs, reach the fingertips high, lift the gaze. And exhale, compress. Good, 3 more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we're detoxing the heart here. Exhale. On the inhale, sweep your palms high, lift your gaze. Keep your right hand lifted high, draw your left elbow to your hip crease. Lift your left heel, then grab the inside of your left foot. We're making our way to dancer's pose, Nada Rajasana. So draw your knees towards each other. Actually draw your right heel towards your butt. This is more than enough. If you want a little bit more though, kick your right foot into your right hand. Start to come down on the hinge. Right? Really when we can't kick our foot into our hand anymore, that's when we're going to start to come down to that hinge. Good. We'll be here for a couple more breaths. 3, 2, 1. Come up, you're standing. Good. It's okay if you fall. Right? Inhale, palm sweep high. Exhale, cactus arms. Left arm under right arm, eagle arms. Inhale, gaze lifts. Exhale, compress. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale. Palm sweep high. Keep your left hand reaching this time. Yeah. Or opposite. Whatever opposite was, right? Maybe your right elbow comes to your hip crease. Lift your right heel. Whatever the opposite leg is. Good.
I'm always used to teaching like in mirrors in class, so I'm still getting used to teaching on the phone and not mirroring. Draw everything together. Stay right here or start to kick. When you can't kick anymore, right, that's when we start to hinge. Keep your gaze on one thing and moving. Good. We're here for about 2 more full breaths. Come back to standing. Good. Send your foot back to the earth. Inhale, palm sweep high. Exhale, draw your palms to your heart, hinge at the hips, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Plant your palms, step your feet back, high plank to low plank, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, find tabletop. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Good, find a neutral spine, reach your right arm high, let your gaze follow. And then thread the needle, walk your right arm underneath your left arm. Rest your right cheek on the earth. We're just here for about 5 breaths. You can feel it, right? Starting to detox around the shoulder, around the armpit. There's so many different ways to take this posture. Don't hesitate to express yourself. Just keep your breath deep. Keep your breath intentful. Walk your left hand under your shoulder, reach your right arm high, and release. Left arm sweeps high, gaze lifts, thread the needle. 5 breaths. In Chinese medicine, the heart channel originates like right deep in the armpit. This is also great for awakening and detoxing the lung as well. The throat chakra. Walk your right hand under your shoulder, reach your left hand high. Tabletop. Drop your belly, lift your gaze, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Walk your hands to your low back. Squeeze your elbows together. Send your hips forward. Lift your gaze, lift your heart. Ustrasana camel pose. You're welcome to reach for your heels here. Right? The goal here is to open the front of our body. It's not about getting the head closer to the earth. Make sure your glutes are engaged, your butt muscles. And then breathe. 2 more full breaths. Feel the heart awaken. And come up through center. Inhale, palms sweep high. Exhale, palms to heart, find child's pose. Good. And then from here, we're going to make our way to puppy pose. So in puppy pose, we'll just crawl our hands forward, lift our butt up in the air, so it's almost like we're finding 90-degree angle in the knees. We're just allowing a little more space for our chest to melt closer to the earth. So here, draw your awareness to your heart. Just between the breasts, deep to the sternum. We want our forehead on the earth or your chin on the earth. Start to envision a vibrant green light. Watch that pure green light move in a clockwise direction. Cleansing the heart, nourishing the heart. And repeat the mantra 5 times. Love radiates from every cell in my body. Love radiates from every cell in my body. Love radiates from every cell in my body. 2 more. breaths. Find child's pose. Walk your hands back to your knees. Cross your legs behind you and set your butt right on the earth. Grab a hold of your shins. Make sure your prop is close by. Go ahead and grab your shins. Roll onto your back. Good. Draw your knees to your chest. Give yourself a gentle hug. Rock a little. And take happy baby, just for a couple breaths. Grab the outside edges of your feet, draw your knees towards the earth next to your chest. Send your tailbone towards the earth. And then from here, send both feet towards the ceiling. Send your hands towards the ceiling. This is more than enough, right? More than enough. If you'd like a little bit more, you can stack your prop right under your hips. If you'd like to go to shoulder stand, if you're comfortable in it, if you know you're safe in it, go ahead and prop your hips up into your hands. See if you can walk your elbows together, right? That'll protect the base of your neck. And then press the back of your head into the earth. That will protect the upper part of your neck. Good. Feel the front of your neck, get a nice compression if you're in shoulder stand. We're sending all of our energy from the base of our body, our feet. Our feet accumulate so much. We're sending it all down to the heart, to the throat. Nourishing our throat chakra, our ability to speak with conviction. If plow is in your practice, and again, if you feel safe doing it, if you've done it many times, you're comfortable, you can drop your toes to the earth behind you. Good. And take any expression here. And then when you're ready, slowly, slowly, mindfully roll down. Good. And then from here, send your feet out in front of you. Walk your elbows underneath your shoulders. Send your fingertips towards your hips. From here, just puff the heart towards the ceiling, like the way you see a bird or a lizard puff their chest. And let your head fall heavy. And I guess a lizard actually puffs his throat. I don't know what that's called. Good. Feel that nice counter stretch in the neck. Draw your awareness to your throat. Start to envision now a vibrant blue light. The purest blue, the brightest blue. Watch it spin clockwise. Repeat the mantra. I speak my truth with conviction. I speak my truth with conviction. I speak my truth with conviction. 2 more. Couple more breaths. Make your way onto your back. Draw your knees to your chest. Rock a little side to side. Take some big circles at the knees. Move those circles in the other direction. And then roll right on up to child's pose. Good. Walk your hands out in front of you. You can get cozy here. You can draw knees together to lengthen the low back a little bit more, or you can draw your knees apart to go a little deeper into the hips, whatever your body's asking for. Rest your forehead on the earth. Notice the space right between the eyebrows connected to the earth. This is our third eye. Our third eye is really closely associated with the pineal gland. And kind of like our eyes, the pineal gland has rods and cones. And they project images into the mind, right? The third eye. So project this image into your mind's eye of a vibrant purple light shining right in between your eyebrows, right in the center of your brain. Watch this vibrant purple light move clockwise. Repeat the mantra. I see the world around me and observe love. I see the world around me and I see the world around me and observe abundance. I see the world around me and observe abundance. I see the world around me and observe abundance. Couple more breaths. Walk your hands back to your seat. Or back to your knees. We'll meet in the seat. Any comfortable seat. Stack the shoulders over the hips. Notice the connection of your sits bones to the earth. Lift your shoulders towards your ears. Send them towards the back wall. Just let them fall heavy down the back. Or the back of your hands to your thighs or your knees, palms face up. Connect the thumb and the index finger for Gyan Mudra. Draw your awareness to the crown of your head. Start to observe a vibrant, bright white light. The purest, brightest white light. Allow this light to represent everything you are, your truest, purest self. Notice maybe a vibration or a tingling, any sensation right at the crown of your head. Repeat the mantra. I am balanced and connected to the universe. I am balanced and connected to the universe. I am balanced and connected to the universe. Couple more. 5 more breaths. Put your palms to your heart center. We close by acknowledging each other, the divine light, the love that moves through each and every one of us. Namaste.